Hello?
Never know how much
Police?
Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, thou givest fever. When we kisseth, fever with thy flaming youth. Fever, out of fire, fever, yeah, I'll burn forsooth.
Hi, dear Satchel. This is DCI Connor. Oh, boyfriend owns the flat. We've contacted him.
Jesus.
Nurse.
She's arrested.
Get some adrenaline in the shop.
200. She's still in VF.
Come on, another adrenaline.
Charging. 200.
Get another adrenaline in.
200. Charging. 360.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Angela Dunn.
1516.
Thank you.
Let's go what we're doing. Call it.
Angela Dunn, they said she was here. I have to see her. Is she all right? You're the doctor. I'm her partner. We live together.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Colin Thorpe. Can I see her now?
I'm Detective Sergeant Satchel. I'm sorry, Mr. Thorpe. Angela didn't survive the fall. I'm afraid she died a few minutes ago.
No. I spoke to her this morning. She was fine. I have to see her. We were due to meet.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand. I want to see her. I have to see her.
Yeah, she died about 5 minutes ago. Uh-huh. Yeah, could you give me a moment, please? Hold on a sec. Yeah.
Boyfriend's here. He's in a real state. We're supposed to meet her.
Well, it would help us if you could get him to formally identify Angela. Oh, and tell him that we'll be treating his flat as a possible scene of crime.
His girlfriend's just died, for Christ's sake.
The sooner it's done, the faster we're out of here, Satch. DCI Connor, murder team. This is DS Satchel, he'll be working with me. Looks like a blood swipe.
You should see the other stuff from the bag. And there's videos on there, lots of them. All hardcore porn.
You did it already, have you?
No, but the covers will make your eyes water.
Take it in, yeah?
It wasn't only the fall that killed her.
So, what are you saying?
I thought I made it pretty obvious. She was hit over the head. That probably knocked her out. There was a blow to the right side of the skull. And there are grip marks on legs and arms.
So she was hit on the head, then thrown over the balcony?
Gov, call on line 2. Wouldn't say who it was, said it was urgent, and they need to talk to you ASAP.
Lisa, your job was to tell me who's calling, urgent or not.
Right. What do you want me to do?
Put him through, put him through. Detective Chief Superintendent Walker. I'm sorry, would you say that again? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I haven't been informed of the situation. As you know, it'll be handled by the station nearest to the scene. Lisa! Yes, sir. Who's the SIO at Hodgson? Yes, right, sir. It'll be headed up by DCI Connor. Sir, just Mike. Give me the lowdown on the Angela Dutton suicide. No, I don't want to talk to Connor. You bloody well tell
Can I get evidence box 556702 Susan Del Rey 1990, please? Satch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, who wants to know? Tell him I'm busy. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
They're forensicated out here.
Foster reckons she was hit over the head before she fell.
Rail's too high. Should have had to climb up to get over it.
Where's that Banshee Connor?
She's got some bee in her bonnet about the victim's mother.
Oh, careful, careful, don't drop that. Hang on, whoa, whoa. Okay, I've got it. We're okay. Thank you.
Not all of them.
Oh.
The 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Well, Angela Dutton had a record. She worked as a prostitute for a bit. Got picked up a couple of times.
Well, looks like she landed on her feet.
It was a head, Satch.
Oh. Wow.
Thank you.
Walker.
Mind me asking why you were here?
Assistant Commissioner asked me to oversee the case. God knows why.
Can you give me details of anyone removing this recently? The seal is broken.
We're still working on the victim. I've asked him to jump the queue to buy us a little... Yeah, Detective Chief Inspector Roisin Connor. Yes, I will keep you informed as... Yes, sir. Yes, personally. Walker. Yeah, Satch, what's the consensus? Okay, I've been trying to get in touch with Connor. Where the hell is she? Busy? Busy doing what? Get her to bloody well call me, will you?
Susan Del Rey, box 2.
She was good looking, wasn't she?
There's another one, box 3. And a DCS Walker called. Can you get back to him?
What's listed in box 3?
Only one item fills the whole box. It's an Eiderdown. Box 3. She was found naked, just wrapped in the Eiderdown. Body very decomposed. She had her poodle with her. Slit throat. Not her, the dog. She was a well-known actress. She's in the news for weeks.
You've got a very good memory, Norman.
No, not really. This was taken down 2 months ago. Oh, he had all the permissions, signed all the documents, etc. He had a young woman with him, but couldn't let her in, no matter who he was.
Who's the he? Can I see all the paperwork, Norman? Here you go. I hope to Christ the dog's not in here.
What?
Oh, no, it's a joke.
Oh.
That's a bad one,
She was in a great mood, you know, really up. She said she was going to call a cab, never arrived. I can't believe it. There's no way she was depressed, no. She was really happy.
Was there anyone with her?
She didn't say there was, but I don't know. She didn't mention anyone being with her. Could have been. I can't believe it. I mean, there's no way that she was, you know, did I think that she was going to do that?
We need to know if Angela had any enemies. Anyone with a grudge against her. Mr. Thorpe, we haven't had the post-mortem reports back yet, but we are treating her death as suspicious. Were you aware that Angela had a tricky past?
You think somebody killed her?
How long have you lived together?
6 months. Bit more.
We need a list of her friends.
No one had anything against Angela. She was just... Jesus Christ, I can't take this in. Maybe somebody at the club.
Yeah, what kind of club do you run?
Sorry, I can't do this right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I understand, Mr. Thorpe, but I do have to make inquiries.
Tomorrow, I've just got to get back to the flat. I haven't been back there yet, you know.
Yeah, well, just before you go. The, contents of the bag you found in your flat. Do they belong to you?
No.
They're not yours?
I've never seen them before.
Okay, Satch. Let him go, but keep an eye on him.
This is a list of all the items, and all were returned.
Is this girl who tried to get in here?
Yeah, that's her. He said she was Del Rey's daughter. Lovely looking.
She's not anymore, she's dead. Norman?
Roisin.
Sir.
You're looking good.
How's Cricklewood treating you?
With respect, with respect. I get my calls returned.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've been busy.
So I've been told. I'm under a lot of pressure on this Angela Dutton case.
Hang on, I'm the SIO here.
Yes, you are. And Foster tells me her death is suspicious, so why the hell are you wasting valuable time on the dead files?
Oh, I'm not wasting time. Come and have a look, sir. Susan Del Rey, murdered, 1990. That's the Eiderdown her body was found wrapped in. It still smells of her perfume.
The whole place stinks of death to me. I need you back at the station.
Angela Dutton, Susan Del Rey's daughter, so I'm told. She was here trying to get access to her mother's case files. Now, Have a look at the name of the person who last had access to Susan Del Rey's case files. Only the head of Clubs and Vice, Chief Superintendent Martin Wilkes. Do you want to tell me what the hell's going on here?
Shit.
From her fall, her body was broken like a doll's. No old bruises on her anatomy. Apart from... these are interesting. Both wrists and both ankles, not deep, not breaking the skin anyway, but at some time recently, she has been restrained. Not rope marks either. Maybe handcuffs?
Can I see the body? I'd like to see those abrasions for myself. Oh, was she wearing underwear?
Yeah, a pair of lace panties on back to front. Matching bra, lace, very expensive, I'd say. Sadly, not the sort my wife wears.
She looks so like her mother.
She worked at her boyfriend's club, Plato's. There's a lot of kinky stuff goes on there. Maybe she was into bondage. All that stuff we found, I'd say she was.
Thank you.
We should get a move on.
Should we?
Yeah, up to you.
Is it? Who are you working for, Satch? Me or Walker?
For Christ's sakes, don't put me in the middle. Yeah, he's an old friend. We've worked a lot of cases.
I see, and you keep him updated.
I don't know what's going on. He called. He asked me to get him Foster's report.
Any sign of sexual activity?
Oh, yes. Lady was very sexually active. Both vaginal and anal.
Okay, everyone's attention, please. Hey, can you turn that off, please?
To the station.
Satch!
Well,
Porno,
Satch.
off, please. Right. Our victim, Angela Dutton, aged 25. Now, she was picked up for prostitution in 1995 and then again in 1996 when the massage parlor she worked for was busted by Clubs and Vice. Since then, we haven't got an awful lot on her, except for the fact that she worked in her boyfriend's club, Satch.
Where's some club? It's called Plato's and is licensed as members only. But don't think this is any of your usual dank red light stuff. This is a membership that will cost you 25 grand. And for that, you'll get whatever you want. S&M, bondage, golden showers.
Yeah, I think we get the picture, Satch.
Well, I'm not sure you do. I mean, this is all legal, consenting adults. They have a sex establishment license issued by local magistrates in 2002. It covers striptease, nudity, lap dancing.
Okay, let's press on. Can we get statements?
Well, you won't
from...
get access to members lists easily. I mean, they probably all assume names anyway.
Satch, if I want to get access to a membership list, I'll get a bloody warrant, okay? Thank you. Now.
Could I have a word, please?
Hoxton Police Station, can I help you?
In your office.
Sir, Colin Thorpe's solicitor just rang.
So, why? You're gonna be looking over my shoulder the entire time. I think I deserve to know why. Come in.
Boyfriend's solicitor just rang. Alex Somerton. You want me to bring him back in?
Back. Have you interviewed him already?
Yeah, Somerton. What do you want a weasel like that for at this stage?
Well, any money that's connected to that club. I mean, they got judges, MPs, millionaires, all kinky big spenders.
Yeah, I know that, Satch. Arrange to meet him at his club later.
Okay.
That's why you've been brought back in. Sweep it all under the shag pile. Is that it, Walker? You know what? Take me off the case. I don't want to work with you.
You have no choice, Machine. I don't like it. Especially working alongside someone who tried the very hardest to throw dirt at me, but you couldn't make it stick. I don't care what you want. We're working together. Let's call a truce.
Okay, fine. But first, I want to question Martin Wilkes, head of Clubs and Vice. Then...
No, get back to the lab for an update.
Sir.
down. Obviously, this isn't social. I need to ask you a few.
Yeah, I know what it's about.
Why did you take Angela Dutton to look at her mother's dead case files?
Because she asked me to. In fact, she started to be a real pain in the neck about it, so I just did her a favour.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, this is Chief Superintendent Martin Wills. What's the update? They have the warrants. Well, tell them to go for it. Keep me informed. Sorry. What were you saying?
I said why.
Well,
Martin, you obviously knew what Angela Dutton was. You obviously had details of her mother's murder case files. Why put yourself in a really compromising situation by taking her to the bloody dead files warehouse?
it was stupid, but I felt sorry for her.
When did you last see her?
I didn't see her.
What? She just calls you out of the blue? Come on. Were you having a sexual relationship with Angela Dutton, for Christ's sake, mate? Look, you better come clean with me, because if you were, you could lose your bloody job if this gets out. Somebody pushed that poor bitch off her balcony. They belted her in the head. Probably had sex with her before they did.
It wasn't me, Mark. I swear on my kid's life, it wasn't me.
How are the kids?
They're fine. Yeah. Really good.
Oh, they grow up fast, eh?
Angela had found some stuff and letters about her mother's murder, so she contacted me.
Susan Del Rey?
Susan Del Rey, yes. I was questioned with regard to her murder. I was also released. For God's sake, it was 14 years ago, Mike.
I'll do my best to keep your name out of this. For God's sake, be careful.
I would appreciate it.
Jean? Morning.
Finished here. Fill you in on what we've come up with so far. Quite a good job cleaning up, but we have blood traces and a lot of fingerprints. So we'll be checking those against the victim, Anona. We also opened up the dishwasher. It had been run. What's odd is it contains only a few items of cutlery, plates, cereal dish, 2 wine glasses. It's also been wiped clean of any prints. I would like a check on a couple of things. There's a toweling robe hanging in the bathroom with his embroidered on the pocket, which means it's quite possible hers is missing. And matching sets of towels, slate grey and white. And from the slate grey, there's 2 large bath towels missing. Could be in the laundry or whatever. But if your victim was struck from behind, as she maybe leaned over the bath to run the taps, there could be quite extensive blood stains. And another thing, whoever killed your girl would maybe also have dressed her.
So, the killer would also have placed her shoes on the balcony?
Possibly. We also found a piece of costume jewellery, diamond and pearl earring, buried in the carpet by the sofa. There are blood swipes by the doors onto the balcony, and a blood spot on the side of the railing. That's all I have for you at the present time.
Thanks, Jean. You know, when she was dying, she found the strength to say not once, but twice, mother.
Why would you just leave Susan Del Rey out of this for the moment, will you?
Well, I don't think you can. So whoever's pulling your strings, I advise you call them and let them know that we're reopening her case. That's procedure, sir, and you know it.
No one is pulling my strings, sweetheart. And if there is a connection, believe you me, I will dig it out.
You know, if Angela found out something about her mother's killer, it would give us a hell of a motive for tossing her off the balcony. Faster. He's keen, that's twice in one day. Normally we have to pressure him into... Or unless someone already is pressuring him.
Lisa.
Sir?
Lisa, I want you on this case because of your clubs and vice training. So you'll be working out of there with DCI Connor.
Thank you, sir.
That's the good news. Bad news is I'm going to be sitting right there. Understood?
Right, sir. On my bike.
Yeah, but either way, we have no option but to consider the Susan Del Rey case as part of this inquiry. Yeah, well, she is a bit of a loose cannon. No, there is no way I can tell as yet if they are connected. What?
I don't know how women wear these things. Thong must be right up the...
Yes, I do.
Anyway, hardly likely she put them on back to front herself. I'd say she was therefore dressed by a male. We have blood inside the dress, which I think proves she was hit and cleaned up before she was dressed. One fake pearl and diamond earring found beneath the sofa. She wasn't wearing the other, and it hasn't been found. I've been asked to check over a cold case file. Susan Del Rey.
By who?
Detective Chief Superintendent Walker. Results of the tests on the bed and sofa cushions. Well, you have 3 semen DNA samples, 2 from the bed sheets, 1 from the sofa cushion. Oh, sorry, and a 4th from the pillow. And the victim had had sexual intercourse, so we can run tests from the swabs taken from her. Mask up, please. God forbid we contaminate any of the penises.
Did she just say what I think she said?
We'll have to run DNA tests on all of them, as we don't know which was the favourite.
My God, look at the size of that one.
This little selection, rather outdated, is from the Del Rey evidence box. No battery, that is rather a disgusting douche, but we have found pubic hairs.
Did we get anything from the bag with the sex toys, the leather mask?
I'm working as fast as I can. When I get to the mask, I'll tell you.
We need to get a swab from the boyfriend as soon as possible for elimination purposes.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, super sleuth DCS Walker is doing it all single-handed. He's still living with Barbara?
No, that broke up. He's got a bed set up Marble Archway.
You've worked with him a few times, haven't you, Satch?
Look, just keep me out of it.
Is that how you stay on his good side, Satch?
No, I just don't get involved in personal stuff.
Last time I worked with Walker was at Richmond. We had a lot of recovered money go missing, and I'm damn sure I know who took it.
Well, she no way is Micah Bent copper. If there was even a hint of it, you think they'd have him heading up the murder squad?
Oh, I had more than a hint, Satch. I just couldn't prove it. But you know what? He's going to slip up one day. And I can wait.
Martin, I literally have 5 minutes.
Now, reopening the Susan Del Rey case, have you been questioned?
Not yet, but no doubt I will be at some point. Past infidelities, an unpleasant way of creeping out of the closet. But I have put some pressure on to avoid any press scandal emerging. You are here, I presume, because of that wretched girl.
Angela Dutton. She trying to hit you for money?
Hit me? No, she did not. You?
No. Have you been contacted by Jonathan Southwood? She knew her identity, so he'll be the first to ask for money.
Certainly, dripping with it. I'm afraid I need to be back on the bench. You know, we all made a mistake. And I don't think it wise to be seen to still maintain a connection. Am I making myself clear?
On March the 15th, I was in court all day with you presiding. Andrew, you've got to help me with this. I was in court all day.
Yes. So you were.
bloody thing off, will you? Right, she was illegitimate. Yeah, there. Thanks, Leroy. And was put into foster care pretty much from the day she was born. Now, it appears her mother had almost little or nothing to do with her. Now, we think that there is one living relative, Susan Del Rey's sister. We're currently trying to trace her. Now, when Susan Del Rey was murdered, the grandmother took over the care of Angela. She died 10 years ago. So Angela, a teenager, moves to London, age 15, gets hooked on drugs, and ends up on the game. This is her scrapbook. Okay, in it we have pictures of her with her grandmother and some news articles on her mother's murder. Now, in her mother's vanity case, yeah, we found 2 birth certificates, hers and her mother's. There were also letters and mementos and things. DCS Walker here has invited the officer who led the original murder inquiry, Del Rey murder inquiry, to come in and enlighten us. West.
He's back in Dublin now, but he's agreed to come over. He said he'll talk to DCS Walker about his expenses.
I have 2 areas I need covering. Okay, 2 months before Angela died, she made a request to the Home Office to gain access to her mother's case files. Now, this was denied. However, she had help from one of the men suspected in her mother's murder. All 3 of them were questioned and released without charges. Now, they are, number 1, the man who opened the case.
Don't disclose any names, please.
I'm sorry, excuse me, am I missing something here? We're not to know the suspects' names?
Not yet.
Fine. Annie, do you know what I need? I need you to set up a press conference for me.
No press release. Your office, Satch. Right, you 2. Take a look at the 3 suspects' names. The Prime Minister, for one, is certainly not going to be happy about this.
Christ, it's not listed. Is he?
Yeah, but a high-ranking cabinet member, Jonathan Southwood, and a judge, Andrew Saxon.
And number 3, the man with access to the Del Rey case files, head of clubs and vice, Chief Superintendent Martin Wilkes.
Miss Del Rey liked important men.
Yeah, we weren't exactly movers and shakers when she was knocking them off, were they?
Starting to make sense, though.
What is?
Oh, which one's putting you under pressure? No press release, come on.
Hang on a second. Look, it was never revealed whose daughter Angela was, so how come they got onto you about an ex-tart suicide to start off with?
Oh, come on, Satch, it's bloody obvious. The Met don't want to open up this can of worms.
Yeah, but we're going to, right?
So how do we play it?
I think this is a sexually motivated kill. We go after the boyfriend.
His alibi checks out.
We go after him first.
Well, when am I going to get access to the 3 suspects in the Del Rey case?
I've already talked to Martin Wilkes. His alibi's firm.
Fine. Walker put you on my team, correct?
Yes, Mum. And you also have DC Holly
Yes,
and
I
DC
know who I have, West. I'm just confused as to why you're here.
I guess because of my clubs and vice training.
Oh, yes, the whole 8 months of training you get before you transfer to Walker.
Night, Mom.
Get me the videos. I want to take them home.
Yes, Mom. I've made a number of copies. Just one thing. I didn't ask to be on this case.
That makes 2 of us.
There's some details that came in. You wanted to know about Angela Dutton's bank account?
Yes.
There's £50,000 cash payment put into a deposit account 6 days ago.
50. An awful lot. Anything else?
The governor asked me to make copies of the birth certificates. There's no father named, but Susan Del Rey did a bit of an ink job and a date of birth. Hoxton Station? Yes, sir. It's Chief Superintendent Martin Wilkes for you.
Martin, thanks for getting back to me. Yeah, listen, I can't talk right now, but I really need to see you. Yeah, no, that'd be great. Flat 40, Waterfront Court. Should we say 8? I'm impressed.
I wanted Harley, but I've only just passed my test.
Miss Sandra Dutton?
This is the victim's aunt, yeah?
Oh, I hope so. I called her earlier. Hello? Sandra Dutton?
Oh, are you the lady who called?
Yes, I'm DCI Roisin Connor. This is DC West.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just having a cup of tea with Shirley.
See, you've had some trouble.
Oh, the break-in, yeah.
You were burgled.
Oh, over 2 months ago.
What did they take?
Letters from my sister, her photos, and her makeup box. No use to anyone, only Angela. Vanity case. It was up there. It was a fake leopard skin, a plastic. They were quite fashionable in the 70s.
So it was unusual for Angela to visit you?
Oh, yes. First time in years. Turns up in a flash car, all dolled up. Didn't half look like her mother. She said she wanted my sister's things, and I said what I had was mine.
So she'd never asked for anything before?
No, she never even sent a Christmas card.
Did she know that you had things belonging to her mother?
She said she had a right to them. She said she wanted to know who her father was.
Did you give her anything?
Well, she offered me £50, so I gave her my big scrapbook. Well, flash car and diamonds. I reckoned if she wanted the rest, she could pay me more.
So she knew you had more?
Well, these were Susan's. But she didn't want these. And a week later, I was broken into, so it wasn't hard to guess who did it.
And she didn't seem distressed to you at all?
No, she was full of herself. When she said she wanted to know about her father, I said, was she getting married, you know, planning on having children?
What did she say?
Well, she said it was for something else, but she didn't say what it was.
So everything that was taken belonged to Susan Del Rey?
They've been repeating a lot of the series that Susan starred in, and I'd videoed them, and they were taken. And a bag with things in it.
What kind of bag?
Oh, quite big. Good quality leather. Expensive. It had things in it.
What kind of things?
Just things. I don't know why I kept them.
Like a leather mask?
I never got over my sister's murder, and nor did our mother. Well, they never found out who did it. And they killed little Bobo, her dog. Oh, white it was. White poodle. Oh, it went everywhere with her. Well, it died with her, didn't it?
I'm sorry.
Oh. Terrible way to kill yourself. I mean, she must have really wanted to die.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I wanted to get her a reaction. I'll buy a new one. I'll sign the expense form.
Thank you. Could I check all the letters and all the personal stuff that we have at the station?
Yeah, see what you can find. Wes, you report to me first, you understand?
Yes, Mom.
Police, hand over the package. You're nicked. I want £100,000 in used notes, or I will expose you to the police and ruin the whole operation.
Any comments, Mr. Southwood, on the education bill? Come on, please. Any comments, please?
No comment. Thank you.
Yeah. Jonathan, you have to tell me if you were seeing Angela Dunn.
I've already told you, Martin. I didn't even know she existed.
This thing could blow up in our faces.
Martin.
So she didn't try to blackmail you?
If the little bitch had tried to blackmail me, you'd be the first person I'd turn to.
Little bitch? So you did know?
No, I didn't. I'm just assuming it's a case of like mother, like daughter. This reopening of Susan's case, it's absurd. Can't you do anything to stop it?
No, I can't.
Well, talk to Andrew Saxon. He's a judge now. I'm sure he can do something. And, Martin, best not call again. You understand?
Yes.
Good. Thanks so much.
It's okay. Let them in. Just bring them straight to my office.
Thank you. Good night.
Evening.
Good evening. Can I see your membership cards, please?
No,
It's
we
all
don't
right,
have it.
Crystal. Mr. Thorpe wants them taken to the office.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Thorpe's assistant. If you'd like to follow me, please. Is it both of you?
Yeah.
This way, please. We have to go to the 3rd floor. Mr. Thorpe's expecting you. Is this your first visit to the club?
Yes.
The dining room is through there with an a la carte menu and buffet, and the club's bar is next door. On the 4th floor, we have the bedrooms and private gaming suites. We also have a health spa, massage suite, and jacuzzi on basement level.
Hello. It's been a long time, right?
Yeah.
Glass of wine. Shouldn't be a moment.
No, nothing, thank you.
Whiskey.
Just a small one, no ice. Well, I'm here. What do you want?
Oh, why don't we sit down?
Could you turn that off, please?
Certainly. There you go.
The police are here to see you.
Evening. Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
No, thanks. Right, you know why we're here, so let's not waste time. Did Angela own a bathrobe?
I'm sorry?
You had his bathrobe in the bathroom. Did Angela also have one?
Yes. In fact, she brought them.
What about towels? You had 2 matching sets, and there were 2 slate grey ones missing.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't know about those. We have a cleaner. Angela takes... oh, the laundry's collected.
What day would that be?
I don't know. Friday?
Do you mind if we take a mouth swab? We did find some semen stains on your sheets and sofa. Would you agree to that?
Of course, yes.
Did you have sex with Angela the day she died?
Not that morning, but the previous evening. Yes, the night before. Yeah.
Well, would she have had other friends, lovers, that she would entertain in your apartment?
No. Well, not that I know of.
Now, wasn't that an arrangement between the two of you that she could have sex with other men?
Well, it's not illegal to have a sexual relationship in or out of police uniform.
But when your partner's body is found dead, wrapped only in an eiderdown with its pet dog's throat
I know
slit.
how she was found, Rasheen. There's no need for you to elaborate.
You were the last person to see her alive.
Listen to me. I was, at one time, questioned under suspicion of being involved in Susan's murder. I was, however, released. No charges. I did not have anything to do with her death. I also have, which you're more than aware of, an exemplary police record. And I resent.
Martin, I could get you brought in for questioning.
I have already discussed this with Mike Walker.
I'm sorry.
I've admitted to being contacted by Angela. She wanted her mother's case file details. She'd apparently been given a scrapbook that had belonged to
And
Susan.
you discussed this with Walker?
Yes, but I also made it very clear I did not have anything whatsoever to do with her murder. Rasheen, I have remarried. I have 2 young daughters, and I'm in love with my wife. And, you know, if this became public, I'd probably lose her and my career. On the day Angela Dutton fell to her death, I was in court until 6 o'clock.
How well did you know Angela Dutton?
My first year on Clubs and Vice, I was part of the team that busted the massage parlour where she was working. She was 16 years old.
Was she blackmailing you?
No.
She was trying to trace her father.
It wasn't me. Susan had a trick, able to put a condom on your dick with her mouth. Angela was not my daughter.
She looked very like her mother. Able to do the same trick, was she, Martin? Did you have sex with Angela Dutton?
Now, you've seen the contents of the bag that we showed you with sexual S&M toys. You know, the black mask and the handcuffs, cat o' nine tails, leather whip.
I've already stated that the bag and its contents were not mine. So let's be adult about this, shall we?
Did she work here?
If she chose to, yes. It was her choice.
Was she paid to have sex?
This is a membership club. The girls do not get paid for their sexual favors.
Well, I don't quite understand, Mr. Thorpe. Who exactly does get paid around here? You?
The members have a tab, if you like. Everything's charged to them, whether it be the massage, dinner, the bar.
Yeah, well, let's be adult about this, will we, Mr. Thorpe? You and I both know that's not what this place is about.
That's exactly what this place is about.
Really? Well, right now, I'm just trying to get my head around how you get around the law.
Perfect timing. Alex Somerton, my lawyer.
Alex, long time.
An unexpected pleasure. Yes, doctor, I promise. Tell Mummy I'm on my way. See you very soon. Love you too. Bye.
Yeah. I'll also need your membership list.
No, I'm afraid we're unable to give you access to our membership records.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Thorpe. We'll send someone around to take a swab for DNA testing. I value my time, Mr. Thorpe, as I'm sure you do yours. I certainly don't like mine being wasted.
Sherry, come in. Our guests are leaving.
Listen, pal. I ain't your guest. I'm here to investigate the death of your girlfriend, and Mr. Thorpe, believe me, I shall return, and with or without the presence of Mr. Somerton, I will get the information I want via a warrant. Sorry, pal, I was getting too claustrophobic in there. I'm going to take the stairs.
They're taking the stairs, not the lift.
Colin, I'm sorry. They wanted to use the stairs.
Never mind.
Would you like me to serve you any drinks?
Just get out! No bloody warrants, Alex.
Don't worry, just leave it with me.
Well, I am worried. One whisper that there's a problem in here and this place goes down. You know how it works.
Will they all hold firm about you being at the club?
I was here waiting for her.
I'm sure you were. Who was she seeing?
I don't know. I don't know. Some men just can't keep their dicks in their trousers, can they, Alex? And then I go into a partnership with someone who can't keep her knickers on. Stupid bitch.
Partnership? What sort of partnership?
She was hooking in someone with some money for me. Someone who knew her mother.
Her mother? What about her?
She was a B-list movie actress, Susan Del Rey.
Never heard of her.
Well, Angela never told you about her?
No.
She was murdered.
Brian!
Hello. How's it going?
Okay. So far, if I had the dosh, I would definitely be a member.
Now, what are you two naughty boys doing creeping around? Ask, and you can see. Oh, it sounds like the fun started. You know, you've no idea just how beautiful pain can be.
You know, I'm sure you're right, sweetheart, but just direct me to the exit, will you?
I'm sure you can find your own way out. But you should come back sometime. Stay a little longer. But maybe leave your friend. Oh, he's interested, yes, I can tell. Look, I can see it in your eyes. Hurt me, frighten me, make it hard for me to breathe.
Let's go.
We found semen stains all over the bedroom. If you were having intercourse with her, do you think we're not going to find it, Martin? I don't know what Walker's told you or what he's promised you, but I'm the SIO on this inquiry. Okay? As you've already admitted to seeing her, did you show her her mother's case file? Was she blackmailing you? Were you having a relationship with her? Martin, please, just tell me the truth. Were you having sex with Angela Dutton?
Yes. Every week. Year in, year out. And if she wasn't available, she would introduce me to a friend. All right, is that what you wanted to hear?
I only want to hear the truth. Is it the truth, Martin?
Yes. Well, you'll find out. It's not something I'm proud of or want to admit to you, to anyone.
Oh my God, Martin, you've just been talking about your wife and your kids and your house.
You get initiated into sex by an experienced whore. You crave it. It was an addiction, Rashid. I couldn't control it.
Yeah, and I'd say running clubs in Vice, you would be spoilt for choice.
I never abused my position. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was... What took place between Angela and myself was private. Nothing to do with my job, my wife.
To do with your job. Nothing to do with your job. You abused your job. You're pitiful. You paid for sex. And don't give me this crap about it being an addiction.
You don't understand. You've probably never known what it's like to have sexual urges, and it's simply that. Sex, which has no connection to loving, lust. I can tell by looking at you. You've never experienced sexual gratification or had to give it. You're an uptight bitch. You were when you worked on Vice. You think it wasn't common knowledge.
Get out, Martin. Do you know what my gratification is going to be? It's going to be hauling you up for the murder of Angela Dutton and get out of my house. Get out!
What are you doing in here?
Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for the dining room.
I don't know how you came in here. This way. I don't know who they are. They were in the kitchen. Now, you don't do your job letting people wander around and supervise. You know the rules.
I know her.
Do this once again, and you're fired.
Yeah, all right, lads. We're on our way out. No need for the elbow treatment.
Bloody hell, no wonder the membership costs. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, those women.
Oh, shut up, Satch. That girl, the last one.
What, you fancy her?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, man. No. I know I've either booked her or questioned her about something.
Not the type to forget.
She was a language student. She worked as an au pair.
Yeah, well, she's not now.
Hey, good night, Satch.
Hey, where are you going? I'm driving you.
I need a walk.
Na putu sam, ne? Stižem čim uspijem da uhvatim taksi, eto mi. Daj mu lijekove onda. A onda mu ih daj ponovo, da. Ako se udara po glavi, moraš ga zaustaviti, okej?
It's Mila, isn't it? Detective Chief Superintendent Mike Walker. I interviewed you. Your friend went missing?
Oh, yeah, I remember you now. Taxi!
That is some club. I was there because of Angela Dutton.
Oh, really?
Did you know her?
I can't really say that I knew her, but it was shock all the same. I mean, she didn't seem to be a person that would kill herself.
Yeah, well, we don't think she did.
What?
We think maybe someone else was involved.
I don't understand. We were told she jumped off the balcony. It was suicide.
Or she maybe had a little help.
Oh, God. That's terrible. Thank you. Listen, I'm sorry if I was rude. You were very nice to me. I appreciated that. It was a long time ago.
So on the afternoon of March the 15th, were you working in the club?
Yeah.
What about Colin Thorpe? Was he there?
I didn't see him, no.
Could you take the lady home, please?
Where did you say you live?
I didn't.
You must be wondering about me and seeing me at the club. Yeah?
Yeah.
I work at the restaurant where I found you. I hate that club. I hate it so much. But I have a sick child.
Nothing. You could see straight. It was just pure see-through.
West.
Every shit.
I want you to take this to the lab.
And
check it for DNA and against the prints we pulled at Colin Thorpe's flat.
This is Amazon, and she's like coming down.
What was the outcome, Satch?
Well, Thorpe said there was a dressing gown matching his.
So someone took us?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, shit, what time is it? Oh.
Listen. Thank you for last night.
Nico works himself up into such a state I can't control him. And he's very strong for a little boy. I don't know what I would have done without you.
He's got a hell of a pair of lungs. And some left hook. Look, I really have to go.
Can't I make you some breakfast?
No, I have to go.
Please don't, please.
Look, sweetheart, I've got to go, but if you're serious about this, I'll be back.
Please.
Oh, gee.
She's wearing a bathrobe. They maybe had a few drinks. Sex.
Go into the bathroom.
She leans over the bath to get to the taps.
He gets in behind her, gives her a wallop or something.
She falls forward, blood sprays on the glass. We then say or think, whatever our killer, cleans up the blood, wipes down the tub, the glass, and then dresses her.
A pair of lace panties on back to front.
I'd say she was therefore dressed by a male.
Then carries or drags her down to here, puts the shoes on the table, picks her up over the railings, tosses her out. The boy sees her falling. You see her falling.
No, I've said this over and over. I only caught.
Yeah. The killer then gets the towels, the robe, and is gone. Do you buy that?
I don't know.
I don't. I mean, if we're working on the motive that whoever killed her because he knew she had some connection to her mother's murder, then, you know, maybe even one of our suspects listed, then why leave the scrapbook behind? You know, why leave everything here? The vanity case, the letters, the list of suspects' names.
I panicked.
We have semen stains from 4 different men, Satch.
Didn't bother him.
Bother who? Who are you talking about?
The boyfriend. Look, if I was told that there had possibly been 3 or 4 blokes screwing my girlfriend and in my own pad, I'd react. But no, he makes a joke out of it, saying about, I don't know, she can't keep her thumb.
Oh, well, maybe that's what makes a relationship work. You know, you deal in sex, it becomes a commodity.
Well, you believe that?
I'm just trying to get my head around this.
Yeah, well, I couldn't take it. And I don't live in a multi-million-pound apartment block, drive an Aston Martin and work with amazing-looking halls all day and night, do I?
Do you see her, Connor? I'll be right there. Thank you. We've got a result from the lab. Walker's on his way.
I told you to stay clear of Martin Wilkes, and you bloody well